While Indonesia did not exist as an independent nation during World War I, the archipelago that would later become Indonesia played a significant role as part of the Dutch East Indies, a Dutch colonial possession. This article explores the impact of World War I on Indonesia, examining the economic contributions, societal changes, and the seeds of nationalist movements that would eventually shape the region's destiny. 1. Dutch colonial rule. At the outbreak of World War I in 1914, Indonesia was under Dutch colonial rule. The Dutch East Indies, a vital part of the Dutch Empire, was rich in resources and played a crucial role in supplying the war efforts of the Allied powers. 2. Economic contributions. The Dutch East Indies became a key economic asset during the war, providing essential resources to the Allied forces. The archipelago's vast reserves of rubber, oil, tin, and other valuable commodities were instrumental in supporting the war industries of European nations. 3. Labor mobilization. The war prompted the mobilization of Indonesian labor to meet the demands of the wartime economy. Many Indonesians were recruited for labor in distant theaters, contributing to various industries and plantations, particularly in Southeast Asia. 4. Socioeconomic impact. The economic mobilization during World War I had a profound impact on Indonesian society. While the war brought economic opportunities for some, it also exacerbated existing social and economic disparities. The exploitation of labor and the extraction of resources laid bare the inequalities inherent in colonial rule. 5. Societal changes. World War I acted as a catalyst for societal changes within the Dutch East Indies. The influx of foreign influences and the exposure of Indonesians to new ideas contributed to a growing awareness of global events and a sense of shared destiny. 6. Seeds of nationalism. The war indirectly sowed the seeds of nationalism in Indonesia. The exposure to Western ideas of self-determination and the rhetoric of freedom and democracy resonated with emerging nationalist sentiments. The experience of labor mobilization and economic exploitation fueled aspirations for independence. 7. Nationalist movements. The aftermath of World War I saw the emergence of nationalist movements in Indonesia. Leaders such as Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta, inspired by the global discourse on self-determination, began articulating the aspirations of the Indonesian people for independence. 8. Legacy and independence. The experiences of World War I and its aftermath played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of Indonesia's struggle for independence. The seeds of discontent sown during the war laid the groundwork for the nationalist movements that would eventually lead to Indonesia's proclamation of independence in 1945. While Indonesia did not directly participate in World War I, the conflict had a profound impact on the Dutch East Indies. The economic contributions, labor mobilization, and exposure to global ideas during the war laid the foundation for the nationalist movements that would shape Indonesia's destiny in the years to come. World War I, with its far-reaching consequences, became an unwitting catalyst for the emergence of an independent Indonesia in the post-war era.